Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah. What about the coal ash issue here in Georgia?
That stuff is toxic. I can tell you, working at a couple of coal-fired power plants in my past, that it was really bad stuff. And like a lot of the things that technology has brought us, sometimes there's a downside to it, and for coal-fired power plants, it's the coal ash, and it's a really challenging issue for how to dispose of it. It's not, it's not as difficult, or it's not as scary, I'm going to say, as nuclear waste. But part of that is marketing, right? People have spent a lot more time making nuclear waste seem really scary, when there are ways to store it, and there are ways to you don't make it safe, but you store it safely. And
Mm-hmm.
you can do that with coal ash, but what they've been doing is the cheap option was you just put it in a pond out next, not right next to your power plant, because you don't want that stuff on you. But they put it in a pond, and they line it with something that's supposed to be impervious to it. And then every once in a while, I think it was in North Carolina, you have one that fails, and the side breaks, and out goes all the coal ash, and now you've got this huge environmental disaster. It's more expensive to dispose of it in a way that makes it safer, and we can definitely tell power plants to do that. And we have this, but we have the existing coal ash too. So we have to work together. We need to work with the power generation companies, Georgia Power, Georgia Electric, and with the communities where these power plants are, and with the regulatory agencies that oversee all of that, and come up with a solution for making it to where we don't drive the power company out of business by making them clean it up, but still make them clean it up. And that might mean that some electricity fees have to go up, or that we tax coal generated power higher than wind generated, or hydro generated, or nuclear generated. We can reduce the use of coal-fired power by switching to better options like wind and solar and hydro, and yes, nuclear, as a way to shift away from these more polluting, or more dangerous, more pervasive, kind of polluting power generation.
Mm-hmm.